What's up, y'all? So in today's video we will learn how to use an open source user data API to create profile cards, and this is what it's going to look like right here. We have this profile card, this image of a person, their name, their example email, and their example phone number, and I can click this button and I will get a new person every single time. Let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is create a new React app, and to do that what you're going to want to do is do npx create-react-app and the name of your app. Now I already have an app made. It's an app that I made a while ago with a bunch of tutorials. You can check those out in the description below. And the first thing that we are going to do is, if this is your brand new React app that you just made, you can go ahead and work in the app.js file, or I have this file called profile.js, and it'll look pretty much as similar to this as it would on your own brand new React app, except instead of const that, it'll just be function app, such as that. But I'm gonna revert it back to ES6 syntax. So I'll do const pricing is equal to curly braces and an arrow function. And the first thing that I will do is create 4 useState variables with name, email, cell, and image of a person. Alright, so I just minimized my terminal. We don't need that since we already have the React app made and running. So I'll create my first useState variable. So I'll do const profile name and set profile name to equal use state, and we'll just do empty quotes. I'll copy this and paste it 4 times. And for the second one, instead of doing name, let's do cell. Third one, let's do image. And the last one, email. And let's also import useState. Import useState. There we go. Alright, I just made a little bit of a mistake. We do need the terminal, and we need to install our one and only dependency. So I will do npm install Axios, and I'll let that work its magic. And right underneath that, I will do import Axios from Axios. And now I will create the function that is going to be responsible for grabbing our Axios data and setting our useState variables to be the data that we get from our GET request. So the const profile data is equal to async curly braces, and I'll do a try catch block. And if there's an error, console.log the error. And I'll do const res, or response for short, await axios.get https://random user.me/api/ and you know what, let's just console log res and we'll see what we get. And let's run the function in a use effect. So I'll do use effect, and I'll run the function profile data, and I'll add empty array brackets right there. And let's minimize this bad boy right there. And now we should get, oh, did we save it? That's strange. Is there an error? What is the error? Okay, well I guess I'll just restart my app. npm start. Whoops, I guess I forgot to also import use effect. So let's do that at the very top. Use effect. Let's minimize this. And now let's check it. It should be showing us some data inside of our console. Wherever it is. Oh, we did console log it. Yeah. That's strange. Okay, let's refresh it. How? Oh wait, we need to go to the profile page. There we go. Okay, so go to /profile, and now we have a network error. Cannot grab it because of cores. Gosh darn it. Okay, what is the problem? Wait, Axios.get HTTPS. Whoops, forgot the S. And now we should get the data right here. There we go. Inside of this data, inside of the data, inside of the info, nope, results. We have a person, gender female, their email, their name. I don't even know what the hell that even says, but there we go. Alright, now let's set our use date variables to be what we want. So I'm going to get rid of this console log, and I will do the first one. So set profile cell res.data.results 0 with index, and I think it was .cell, and set profile email res.data.results 0 with index.email, set profile image, and that was res.data.results. I should just put this in a variable. Oh man, I wasted like 10 seconds. And it should be picture, and we want the large picture. And the last one, set profile name, and we have two names. So I'm gonna do backticks so for our first name and last name. And so this first one is gonna be res.data.results 0 with index.name.first. I'm just gonna highlight this. I should have just copied it earlier. Alright, and add a space there. And last. Alright, now we have everything set, so let's create our profile card. So I will get rid of this hello world right here, and let's get rid of this class name div app thing because we don't need that. And I will create a new div tag, give it a class name of card, and I will do an image tag, and we'll give it a source of, you guessed it, profile image, and we'll do style is equal to width at quotes 100%. Next one, h1 tag, profile name. Next one, we will do a p tag. Inside of the p tag, I will give it a class name of title, and profile email. And the next one, I'll do another p tag, and I'll do profile cell. We don't want to customize this, we just leave it as is. And the last one, I'll just make a quick contact button. So button, and we'll just do contact. Let's save it, and let's see if this actually does give us the data that we want. So I'll zoom out a bit. Oh my god, it's a big face, but alright, cool. So we get the data, we're showing it, it works. My face when it works. Alright, that was the most monotone joke I've ever made. Now let's go ahead and make our profile card. So what I'm going to do is create a new file called profile.css. Oh no, not rename. I want to create a new file. Go into component, new file, profile.css, and I'll just quickly import it. So import profile.css, and now the first thing I will do is target the card class name. Give it a box shadow of 0 pixels. Oops, 0, 4 pixels, 8 pixels, 0 RGBA, 0, 0, 0, 0.2, max width 300 pixels, margin, margin auto, text align center, and I'll do title color gray. Oh, come on, oops, okay. And font size to be 10, actually 18 pixels. And most of the CSS I actually got from the W3 Schools tutorial on making a profile card. I was a bit too lazy to figure out the best CSS. Now I did edit most of it, most of the stuff that we didn't actually even need. Right, so we need to add a dot slash, and now it should work. Cool, there we go. Now we actually need to make a button that re-triggers the request and gives us a new user every single time. So let's create a button at the very top. Let's create a simple button, and I'll do new person, and I'll do on click. We want to target, profile data, and now it should work. Okay, nope, that doesn't work. Let's add that. Now it should work. There we go. So I can click it, and every single time I will get a new person. The page is not refreshing, but it's making a new request. It gives us a new person every single time. Alright, cool. So that concludes this tutorial. Thanks for watching. If y'all enjoyed it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.